On a live. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Smoky. Mm. Lord, it's all good, Lord. It's all good. You know, it's all good. In the building. Dad P, what up, boy? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. We still got a show to do, B. Still gotta teach these people how to eat, Lord. Matter of fact, you know, like I said, this is an open conversation. So if you want to be in the live, you can just punch in, man. That's anybody. We having a good conversation today, man. It's good love. Good love, man. Good love. Open conversation. Anybody want to join in on the live, join in. I'm having conversations on the Black History Month. It's a Black History Month conversation. Last day of the month. We're going to have a conversation Black History Month, Lords. If you want to join in, send your request. Or say you want to request, I'll send you a request to join in on this live right here. Like I said, for the last day of Black History Month, I really want to talk the difference between Black Americans and African Americans and who is Black History Month for anyway. You know, some things and questions, man. Yeah, man. You know, last day of the month. I said last day of the month, Pete. It's last day of the month, Lord. I didn't say the last day. I just said last day of the month. You know what I'm saying? And you're right. Every day Black history is made. But like I said, I'm trying to open up an open conversation with everybody that's willing to talk about what they need to talk about. Because maybe I'm unsure what Black history is, who that shit is for. Word. Dead ass. I don't know. maybe we can pull up. You might as well pull up and start the conversation, Lord. You might have a couple of more motherfuckers join this shit because, you know, I gotta ask a nigga if Black History Month is some global shit, or I believe it's just in America. You know what I'm saying? That's my perspective because I don't see nobody else celebrating Black History Month but on American soil. So who is Black History Month? And if Black History Month is only celebrated here, then guess what? So I open up this shit for conversation. Once again, this is live. Anybody can join in. Don't just join in to see how I'm doing. Join in and talk with the Lord, you heard? Agent, what up, boy? Pull up. Send me the request, Agent. Send me the request, baby. Pull up in this motherfucker right here, Lord. You my nigga. I know you got some answers for me. Send the request, Lord. Matter of fact, man. Pull up. That's right. Let's get it. You need to clarify it for me. And I believe it's going to be Agent. Oh, good.
Celebrating Creed, the third installment.
No doubt. With you at the early screening?
The premiere,
huh? That's what's up. Only good dudes like you get those type of invitations, Lord.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
No, I'm dead serious. People don't understand how special it is to move in silence.
Word.
Such as you.
Thank you. That's why they call me the agent, man.
Word. Anyway, I got this open conversation right here because this is an open conversation. I'm trying to find out what's going on. You feel me? I'm trying to find out what's going on. Last day of the month.
Yes.
Of
with snow. There's snow outside.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it snowed for the last day, right? The whole winter ain't see shit. Last day of February, we get snow, right? So I want to explain something, and then I want to be explained too about this Black History Month. Like, yo, is this shit global or is it fucking like? Cause I gotta tell people like, yo, my nigga, I've been in jail most of my motherfucking life and on parole most of my fucking life, and a nigga like me ain't been able to get on nothing but a motherfucking bus and a train. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really fuck with plane.
I saw you on the train yesterday. I saw you on the train.
No, but I'm just saying, pretty much, I'm talking about Metro North, Amtrak, you know. If I'm going somewhere in this fucking country, which I never left, but you know what I'm saying, it gotta be bus or plane. You know what I'm saying? Car, you know. So, outside of America, does Black history really fucking matter to any fucking body? Only in America do we celebrate this shit during this month, right? So, basically, right? So
you're right.
This is shit that I'm trying to understand. And this is the type of conversation we don't be fucking having. It's like everybody be skipping this shit. I don't understand.
Not everyone is awoke, as you said.
Yeah, they need to fucking get some Folgers, you know what I'm saying? And get that shit right. Eat the bean.
What's gonna be the next level, God? What's gonna be the next level of man's classification?
Understanding who the fuck we are and what's their assignment. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
This blackness about us, we don't understand who the fuck us Black Americans are.
There you go. I salute you, man. I love when you talk like that.
Probably keep getting stepped on.
If you let them step on you.
No, I mean, as a whole, we getting stepped on. You understand? As a whole, we getting stepped on. There's some who rise above. You know what I'm saying? But as a whole, we get stepped on, and I'm trying to figure this shit out because if Black History Month is only celebrated here, right?
Yes.
Amongst us Black Americans, then who the fuck is Black history really for? And like, Why is everybody acting like they're black during Black History Month if nobody else is making sure this shit is being fucking celebrated for all of us everywhere? Because till today, I never asked, where the fuck else do they celebrate this shit at? They even fucking say like, yo, my nigga, we celebrating Black History Month, but who's celebrating with us? And if nobody else is celebrating with us, why is everybody getting everything that's for us? I don't give a fuck with us until something happened and everybody's brother. You know what I'm saying?
You know, there's a term for this. In the world of journalism, there's a term for this. You know what I'm saying? And the white man gets criticized for this because he sticks his nose in everyone's business.
Exactly, boy. Shortest month of the year. That's the hip hop food truck. You know, shit. Shortest month of the year. Shit. Hold up. It's so crazy because they just gave a Hispanic History Month. It's October. That's crazy. So where's that going to be celebrated at? Is that global or is that just here? Because I'm feeling like at least the Hispanic people, that shit's going to be a global celebration.
Latin community is major, man.
No, but that's what but you know, the thing is, we're all together, so we might as well all celebrate Black History Month together. But outside of that, it's like the oldest month given to a minority, you know what I'm saying, essence, you know, the oldest one, which is Black History Month, like, nobody even questions, like, what the fuck is the science behind that shit? Like I said, up until the day, I never even questioned, like, yo, where else do they celebrate this shit at? So where else the fuck? So since we only celebrate it here, now I say, like, let's get into the question of not being, because it's a thin line of being a racist and a realist. So I say as being a realist, you know what I'm saying, you got these people that come to America from all different walks of blackness and melanin, right? But nobody wants to be us. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be us, but it seems like we got to celebrate everything with them. Nobody celebrates with us. You know what I'm saying? They even made Kwanzaa because we got Africans here now.
Kwanzaa's for Christmas, right?
Well, I don't know what the fuck that shit's for, but they made Kwanzaa because we got a bunch of Africans here now, and they wanted to feel closer to their African roots, so they made up a fucking, they gave us a Kwanzaa holiday, not for the black Americans, but for the Africans that are going to be Americans, and African Americans in generations' time. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't feel like this, we being respected as a black American, and Black History Month really isn't manifested for what it's supposed to be.
Yo, G, not yo, Lord, not pardon self, not to cut your wisdom. It's interesting because yesterday during the screening for Creed Part 3, the dude, Adonis, he's walking into the ring and his uniform is double-sided. So when you look at it from the back, it's got the RBG colors. But then when he turns forward, it's got the red, white, and blue. You know what I mean? Yo, God, you awoke, and a lot of people's perception, they not open. They sleeping. They still asleep, man. And not for nothing, but Nas says sleep is the cousin of death, but he's not the one to coin that term. That's a very poetical going back to the Middle Ages. You know what I mean? Yo, God, I gotta get going, B. I'm over here in the Navy Yard.
It's all good, Lord. You know, like I said, it's an open conversation, and there'll be others to join in. And like I said, anybody that want to join in on this live and on this conversation, y'all welcome to join in on the conversation and live. But peace to you, Lord. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be here for anybody else.
Build this build, man. Peace, Aki. I love you.
Word. All good, Lordy. Like I said, anybody else you want to join in on this live and join in on this conversation, because want to start a conversation, an actual conversation that everybody can build on. Maybe we can start, figuring shit out here. You know what I'm saying? I want to figure out why when everybody leaves America, that's American. Actually, when you go someplace else to your other countries, or even go to your own native country, y'all spitting. When y'all get there, and y'all say, "Hey, I'm from Italy," and the motherfuckers in Italy is like, "Man, you ain't from here. You from America. You're the American. You're the American in your own native land." And then actually you embrace that shit, but as soon as you get back over here, you something else. But the people when you went to go visit in your native land, most native lands, I'm talking about any nationality. It's not just one nationality. It's any nationality. You go back home and they tell you you're American. They don't accept you as where you from. They say where you was born at. You say I was born in America, but my parents was born over here in Egypt. And they're like, well, basically you're fucking American. You know what I'm saying? And it just like the separatism of all cultures in America need to stop, and just like we need to be like every other country in the world. Like, I'm not saying it's a nationalist thing, but seriously, everybody needs to just say, yo, we all are motherfucking American. Maybe it might be a different outcome, you know what I'm saying, in the racial equality thing with that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they need to bring back the fucking Pledge of Allegiance and shit in the motherfucking schools or some shit, because people are losing their nationalist fucking attitudes. Like, we're forgetting, like, what the fuck are we here for, because they keep putting us in the European pack, taking our money and giving it to the other people, and got us working for companies that ain't even here and for people that ain't even American. You know, it's a travesty while we in this fucking recession that people are acting like we're not in, but we're actually in it. You know what I'm saying? This shit was set up a long time ago. This reset was real. Because it's not about black, white, Indian, or whatever the fuck you think you are. The only people that know that they're different from everybody else is the Chinese niggas. And that's because they always been Chinese no matter where the fuck they go. They Chinese to everybody and themselves. You understand what I'm saying? When are we gonna be like that? When is, you know what I'm saying? If America moved like that, people from America move like that, it'd be a different thing. It'd be a different story. You would say, yo, I'm American. But like I said, this is an open conversation. So those of you out there watching, even you want to put a comment here, you want to question something, you want to jump in, do what you got to do. Hip Hop Food Truck, salute. I appreciate you stopping in, but this is an open conversation. You can join in, throw the invite in. You understand what I'm saying? If you got something you want to chime in, I please do. You know what I'm saying? I would love to hear from you. I guess people want to hear from you. Keep this conversation going, because the conversation has to get got somewhere, somehow, even if it's a spark. I want to be that fucking spark. If I ain't the fucking flame, I want to at least fucking be the rock to the fucking other rock. You know what I'm saying? To start the spot, because it's got to be something. The Lord. You know, I'm talking Black History Month on the open joint. So you want to jump in at any given time. Send an invite, Lord, jump in. You know what I'm saying? I'm just asking niggas, why is Black History Month only celebrated on American soil? And since it's like that, why the fuck are we celebrating with everybody else? You know what I'm saying? My guy jumping in, Hip Hop Food Truck. He's definitely jumping in this building. Let's get it going. Yo,
Peace.
what's up, Lord? Peace, Lord.
Peace, kiddo. They just trying to keep us divided, bro. They trying to divide everybody. You know what I'm saying? They trying to confuse everybody's minds and shit like that. You know, it's easier to attack small groups than it is one big group.
Yeah, you do it in increments.
You know
what I'm saying? Like I said, how do you feel about that? That they just gave the Hispanic community a Hispanic History Month, which is October.
Yo, when it comes to like politics and shit like that, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't play by their rules, man. I play under their rules, but I move different. You know what I'm saying? I don't pay attention too much to that. That might be part of the problem too, but history keep repeating itself in the sense that we keep putting people in power, and then once they get in power, the 1%, and then the same people just keep, you know what I'm saying? Like they just pawns, man. They just pawns. So,
Yeah.
you know, they apply rules and laws and shit like that. And all I try to do is stay out of fucking jail or prison and stay alive, bro.
Yo, that's another thing, because all that boils down to it in the conversation where, yeah, beneficial, like, no bullshit, separation. You can't, if you can't
OG,
get
what up?
everything in a whole, you separate it just like braiding hair. You can't braid one whole head of hair. You gotta separate it to make sure you can put it the way you want it to be, and that's how life is, because people are getting still caught up in racial tensions where this shit ain't racial no more. Shit ain't racial no more. It's about who got and who don't. You understand what I'm saying? It's about either you the owner or you the fucking slave, right?
But even when the slaves become owners, they become slave owners.
No, but that's just how it is.
They got up, they moved up another step, and then they forgot about, you know what I'm saying, everything, because they moved up another.
No. They didn't forget. That's the thing what people don't understand. They didn't forget, man. They just appreciate more what they got, and they don't fucking care no more. You understand what I'm saying? And they willing to make you go through the same thing that they went through to go get it. You understand what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
But at the same time, it has nothing to do, and that's only thinking about success and longevity and being yourself and being your self-worth of owner. It has nothing to do with race. And that's what I want people to race out their mind. We so separate that we keep putting the wrong agenda ahead of the real agenda, which is we're all here together, but we don't understand why the fuck we here together. You understand what I'm saying?
Along the journey moving up, everybody forget everybody that's, you know what I mean, still down.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing that they said on those fucking slave ships, right? And I guarantee you, they said this shit on every fucking slave ship that left Africa or wherever the fuck, right? And this is going to anywhere in the Bahamas, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Haiti, Jamestown, Virginia, wherever dock that was it. Listen, wherever we're going to go, we're all going to get back together one day. Either our ancestors, we're going to make sure we get back together and overcome whatever the fuck slavery situation we in, right? I believe that conversation was held on every fucking slave ship when they left. And when they docked and when they landed, that, yo, we're going to, wherever you go, don't matter, we're going to come back together one day. But I believe that mission and that statement been lost. Because everybody's still talking about they're from somewhere else and still the same history. We just went on different paths in a boat. You know what I'm saying? But we all came from the same fucking place. But what makes it worse is that the place that we come from don't even accept us and want to be with us when they get here with us. They see us different too. So it's different. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You Puerto Rican, but you're born in America. In America. You go to Puerto Rico and you say you're on Puerto Rican, they say, no, the fuck you not.
New Yorican or something like that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking fuck your whole world up. But then you run around and say, yo, fuck it, I'm American while you in Puerto Rico. But then people come back from Puerto Rico and say, yo, I'm Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying?
They got a little culture in them, you know, for the week or whatever time they was over there. Now they Puerto Rican, not American no more.
Yeah. But the thing, no, it's not even that. It's not that they're Puerto Rican. It's that, no, while they was over there, they saw the culture that they don't have and saw why these people call them American and not Puerto Rican. That they don't set them as a Puerto Rican. They set them as a native of their land, but not as a person of their land.
One of them. Yeah.
No, you're not going to be. It's like if you go to Italy, if a white Italian, born American, go to Italy right now, they're not going to call him an Italian. They're going to look at him like he's a fucking spy. You know what I'm saying? You're the American. Don't say that.
Kind of switching it up, right? Putting yourself in my shoes. One of the biggest things I get is when people see my truck, they automatically automatically expect a black person to be working on that truck. You understand what I'm saying? And then I get stuff like they wanna quiz me to see if I know, like if it's just a gimmick. You understand what I'm saying? Not knowing that I was born and raised into this culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm more hip hop than I am American, or my parents are from El Salvador. Is all I know. From the way I talk, from the way I learn, from the way I teach, from the way I cook. You know what I'm saying? From the way I dress.
Not to mention, you're from where this shit started. You know what I'm saying? That was a bunch of Puerto Ricans out there in them cardboard boxes doing headstands and shit like that, man.
Crazy
you
legs.
know,
Yeah.
you feel me? The best to ever do it. You understand what I'm saying? So how do you
legs?
Yo, that's crazy. You understand what I'm saying? But people have agendas that make a mind into a separate situation. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, my boy Beneficial, he's trying Scott Kane, he's trying to get up in this joint too. My bad, Scotty. I got you. I don't know if he pulled out. Pause. I don't know if he got out of here, but I'm gonna see if he's still here. Yeah, he's still here. Lord.
Yeah, Lord.
Scott Kane.
I just wanted to tap in real quick. To me, I think it's spiritual wars, like right now. You know what I'm saying? They keeping everybody on a low frequency and keeping everybody dumbed down. Because if everybody tap into the higher frequencies, then everybody will be like gods out here.
Exactly.
Because we all godly.
But like I said, I don't want to rephrase it to just a black man, because basically I'm trying to think as an American. You know what I'm saying? We as Americans.
Yeah, but if you really look at it, we was here first, and there wasn't even no such thing as white people, until they started migrating.
But that's
then
what I'm saying.
They started lighting up and all that.
I'm not trying to get into the white. You already know the white man stole the land. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, wait, hold on. I'm gonna tap back in. I'm gonna take this shit to the van real quick. I'm gonna tap back in.
No doubt, Lordy. Well, you know what I'm saying? To the hip hop food truck, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? Like I was trying to tell him is that I don't want to get caught up into the black man, white man thing, because that's where we get fucked up at. All I'm trying to say is, when is we gonna be Americans in a whole to where we can get past all the bullshit and really get to the money?
Well, we gotta support our own coach. You know what I'm saying? We gotta support each other, because that's how they do it. That dollar stay in that same community, in that same culture.
Okay.
You understand?
So I gotta tell you something.
Like,
it's a good thing you said that.
Like people tell me, yo, you know, you could go downtown and kill it out there. I'm like, yeah, but then I'm doing everything everybody else is doing. The money going downtown and staying downtown. I want to keep it in our community where I could make some bread, but still get back to my community
and maintain the culture.
Facts. Instead of somebody else seeing what we doing, copycatting what we doing, and then you got shit go round and round. You know what I mean? It don't stay.
But then you got look. But then you got a potential to build a franchise off of that motherfucker copycatting. You know what I'm saying? Because now you like, instead of saying, yo, you know what, roll it up, you say, check it out. I'm not even gonna pack you up. Now you work for me, because this is mine. You know what I'm saying? We can do it the hard way, easy way. A lot of times people don't understand a lot of things can happen that way, especially when it comes down to paperwork and business. But at the same time, what I want to get into is like, you know, a lot of people don't like Trump, but I'm not saying I voted for Trump, whatever. The only thing I can say is that when he said keep everything American people as a whole, if you was an American, you was winning. But we sympathize for our native country and our native people who be going through things, and so they get left out of a couple of things, and people fight for them to get those rights, but then they be forgetting that they're fighting to give away rights that we're taking away from ourselves. They don't understand that. You want to share, but you sharing something that we don't have.
Mm.
We're sharing America that we don't own. But we are in control if we actually take control of it. So during the time of Trump's presidency, we was in control of America because nobody was able to make money. We was outside of the European Pact, which also put us in jeopardy, whereas they robbed us for our income tax this year for a war that we ain't got nothing to do with. We're paying for a war now for some shit that we have nothing to do with. How the fuck we just came out of Rona? Nobody sent us shit but the niggas that they said gave it to us. And you telling me my income tax gotta go to a war? For some motherfuckers that don't even like us?
The shit that fucks me up is when you hear about all the money that we giving to help other countries out, and this country need fucking help.
Exactly. That's why I said, so when are we going to be Americans as a whole?
That.
And that's what people say, like, yo, what is he talking about? But I'm not talking about I'm speaking on a nationalist level, not on the ethnic level. You know what I'm saying? I'm not separating myself or my background of being black from anybody else's. All I'm just saying is that we've been here all this time trying to appease these other people and our own people that we say is our own people, but nobody's helping us. And we sit here drowning. And I'm talking about every last ethnic background that calls himself American whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody's drowning. Except the people who don't live here, that come here and take this money and leave with it.
I think it's definitely a bigger picture than that. It comes down to us helping us out.
Exactly.
Us saving us. You know what I mean? That's the bottom line. But along the way, again, we get up and then we forget about the cause. You know what I'm saying? Because you up. You're not dealing with those problems no more. So that's what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So therefore, that's why I say back to these months of historic value to where people value history. Like I said, there has just been awarded a Hispanic History Month in October, and then also Black History Month, which is February. But these awarded months of historic discovery are not being utilized or being world views. So why are we the only ones celebrating this shit, but then we celebrate everybody else's shit? That makes no sense to me. We celebrate St. Patrick's Day. We celebrate all types of fucking days that has nothing to do with America. Nobody celebrates us for shit. You don't see nobody celebrate. There's no American Day nowhere else. There should be an American Day in everybody's country.
But there isn't.
Exactly. Like I said, it's fucked up. But maybe the dude Trump he was on to something when he said the Constitution needs to be changed because we fucked up. We're bound to a Constitution that fucks us over every time.
The Constitution is written at a different time, and you're right about that. It should be changed and adapted. You know what I'm saying? But then, who's gonna change it?
It should be us as American people. Once again, that's real people.
It has to be equal throughout the. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever, like. You gotta have 2 Puerto Ricans in there. You gotta have 2 Mexicans in there. You gotta have 2 black people in there. 2 whites. 2 fucking Chinese. Like it all depends. You know what I'm saying? Because
at the same time,
everybody gotta have a voice.
Work. If the United Nations can work with other nations, we have our own United Nations of Americans right here that should be able to work together right here. And we thought about ourselves and not other nations. You know what I'm saying? We have our own United Nations that we can form here with everybody, but everybody wants to be somebody else here, and that's crazy. And that's the freedom of America. The freedom of America. You can be all you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you makes you feel good. So basically, nationalism is almost out because everybody wants to be something else and from somewhere else. But really, we're not accepted nowhere else. Nobody. This is the only place everybody's accepted, right here. So what I say is, how do we start changing the narrative, man? You know what I'm saying? How do we start changing the narrative and getting more into ourselves?
It takes one person, you know what I'm saying, that everybody looks up to. You know what I mean? You got my man my son doing a hell of a work, you know what I'm saying, out there, you know.
Shout out to my star, man. Salute, man. And anybody, like I said, this is an open conversation. If you want, you can always join this live. This live is open conversation. This is not a podcast. This is an open conversation live on Black History Month and how it's celebrated. So anybody can join in and chime in and give they 1-2 on this. You will be accepted if you put in a request to join this live. Go ahead, my brother. I'm sorry. I just had to make that known for everybody joining in.
It's all good, but you know what I'm saying? My son doing a hell of a job, you know what I mean? Fighting for what is it? Boycott black murder. You know what I'm saying? And us Latinos, we support that movement too. You know what I'm saying? Like Latinos and black for a while they've been unifying together, but everybody else trying to break us apart. You know what I'm saying? Like they trying to break us apart so we don't unify, because together we are a lot stronger than divided.
Together we'll be realizing that slave boat dream, and we'll all get back together one day.
Shit, it'd be crazy.
That mesh right there, it's not a Puerto Rican or black thing. We all from the same place, so it's like we got to stop the separatism like we're from somewhere else different. We just came from different slave islands, but we all came from the same one big island. None of this Western world belongs to anybody. Nobody has any ancestral claim here, really. Nobody. Nowhere on this side except the Mexicans, which are the original Indians for that land, and the original American Indians, whatever, and the other people that was here. But as far as the slaves, people who are known to be slaves and come from slave cultures, we have no ancestral claim to none of this shit to say that we're from any place that we claim to be from, except that we're there from now. So basically, that's why I say we should focus on where we at now. You know what I'm saying? To be better as a people, instead of saying we're from somewhere else. You here? Let's be from here, right quick, everybody. And I'm not. That's the way I feel about it a lot of times, because, like I said, these historic months of culture are being misrepresented, because if we're only celebrating them here and nobody else is celebrating them anywhere else, then why are we sharing our benefits with everybody else and nobody else is celebrating us or even trying to make sure they celebrate us? I'm talking about even Hispanics, because now you're going to have Hispanic culture here, but it's not being celebrated no place else.
Only in their countries and stuff like that.
Spain ain't gonna be celebrating that shit, and they the mother of all of it. They're not gonna be celebrating Hispanic month. They don't give a fuck about that shit. So who are you celebrating? What history of Hispanic month are y'all going back to? Back to the slave boat? Because that's as far as we can all go. Because other than that, you might as well be saying praise Spain, because those are the real Spaniards. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, let's get it together. Let's get it together as a people of all races and nationalities that's in America, that says they're American first, because it's American and then whatever you say you are, right? Well, it's whatever you say you are, but it ends at American, because that's where we all landed at, pretty much.
Okay.
Italian American, Black, because whatever you say you are, you landed here in America, and that's the end line. So let's just be American. That's all I'm saying. Everybody. Peace, Tamika. Tamika Royal 9.
Tamika, what up? Yo, I'm gonna give somebody else a chance to chime in and stuff like that.
Please chime in. Anybody can join this. Anybody can join in and speak about it.
I just want to show love on your platform. You know what I mean? Support.
Because this is the conversation that needs to be held. Nobody's this is a real conversation right here, bro.
Some people don't want to have that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because of how they sound, how they gonna look or sound on the live and stuff like that. You know what I
No,
mean?
I'm not even talking about. I'm talking about on a major platform, not just this platform. I'm talking about on a major platform. Nobody's having this conversation because it seems like everybody just want to be separate for no apparent reason, and then want to figure out why we're not getting together.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm saying?
but it got to start in small platforms like this before it go to a bigger platform, though.
That's why I said, let me be a rock, you the other rock, and let's just get it together, get that spark together, and get
Facts.
that fire. You feel me?
Let's throw some
Because I
fire in the
feel,
comments.
yes, please leave it in the comments. Get on the live, please. If y'all want, y'all can get in here because this is the last official day of Black History Month, and I feel we need to have a conversation on the way out of this, man. Because next Black History Month, I need to figure out who is gonna be celebrating this shit other than us over here on American soil. That's all I'm saying. I'm hoping everybody understand what I'm saying. I'm not neglecting to say anybody ethnic background because everybody's included in what I'm saying. We're gonna be American, let's be American. Let's try that shit. Because I ain't gonna lie, when we was American for a good 4 years, I was good. Insurance was down on all accounts, health, auto, you know what I'm saying? Gas went down, you know, that was probably like the only thing up, but food was dirt cheap. But now, you know, we back in this European pack working for the world as a country and everything is up. And it's like we being pacified, you know what I'm saying, for small minute shit and then being robbed by the world being in the country. Juven J, appreciate. Like I said, this is an open conversation on Black History Month. We trying to figure out why are we the only ones celebrating this shit on American soil and nobody else is celebrating Black History Month where there's other black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's really going on? And like I said, there was just an award of a historic Spanish American month. I mean, Spanish History Month. You know what I'm saying? So, like, in October, like, where's that going to be celebrated? If it's only being celebrated here, man, we got to have a conversation why everything is just here. They need to have an American Days everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Not just our flag everywhere, but an American Day. Had them celebrate us. Maybe they might appreciate us. Our ancestral counterparts, when they come to see us, will appreciate us more. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care where you go. I'm talking about England, Asia, Africa, no matter what. If they celebrate an American Day, guess what? When they come to America, they might respect us more when they come over here. And when we go over there, they might say that we are from there and that we're not just the Americans that we are when we get there, as we are today. Because everywhere I go, that's why you tourists, you know what I'm saying? Tourists, it's tourists, you know what I'm saying? But it's going someplace where you're not from. You have no background to it, nothing, you're just going to explore. You know what I'm saying? You're not chasing ancestral shit, none of that shit. So basically, that's everybody coming to America because they don't have shit over here. They just come in here to explore what we got going on over here, and then they go home. But when we go to places outside of America, we go to Africa, we go to China, we go to Germany, we go to Great Britain, people go to Italy. They call them the first time they get there and they start meeting with people. I'm from here. My grandma is really la la la, and they say, well, your grandma's from here, but you're really American. You're the American. Ha ha ha. Yo, they do the same thing we do to them, but they really understand that. Yo, you're a tourist. You're not from here. Stop acting like you're from here. Cause ain't nobody coming here talking about they got family here. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about from here. So, like I said, we want to be American, we be Americans. But at the moment we're talking about Black History Month, like I said, Black History Month is only celebrated on American soil. So, what's really good? All of Africa, nobody's celebrating Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? They don't feel they like with us. And I don't have nothing against an African person. I'm just stating the facts as a black man. Because I need everybody to state the facts of wherever the fuck you come from. Like, let's be honest. What's going on? Ace Milano, 367. Peace, Lord. Oh, shit, here we go. My bad shit is going on. Never broke the gang. Never broke smoke. Peace, Lord. But like I said, man, we got to get this together for Black History Month. Like I said, this is an open live. You can join in this live and say whatever you got to say, as long as it's positive and it's going towards the conversation that need to be had in the open, bigger platform other than mine. You know what I'm saying? So it's a bunch of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, whatever you want to do, join in. Let me know what's going on, because this conversation definitely got to be had, man.
Yo, what's good?
We back.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm still dropping it. I'm still waiting for more conversations to hit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, anybody's welcome to join in on the live. Anybody's welcome to join in on the live. If you got anything to say about Black History Month, let me know, because like I said, Black History Month is only celebrated on American soil. You know what I'm saying? Black history is celebrated on American soil only.
And that's your question. Why do you think it's only celebrated here?
Because it was only for us in the first place. They didn't it was given to us to give us a pacification of slavery. You know what I'm saying? And an assassination of our heroes and leaders in the 60s and 70s. You understand what I'm saying? That was something just like Hispanic History Month now. It was given to appease the people who's here, because you are gaining progress in the American institution. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't gain progress, they don't have to pacify you. But since there's progress being gained, we're being pacified. But like I said, what are we doing? Who's gonna champion what we're doing everywhere else? Are you gonna champion in Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic and in Venezuela and all that shit, and in Spain, that everybody should be joining in Hispanic History Month? Just like I'm saying, everywhere there's black people, they should be, you know what I'm saying, joining in Black History Month and sharing the communication and information. Because that's the only what Black History Month is. It's about learning and sharing information. But if we only sharing our own information, we'll never know about the rest of us, because nobody else shares.
Gotta go deep.
When they come here, we don't benefit no place else. I don't see people defecting America to go anyplace else unless they on the run.
Shit.
Nobody's defecting America for a better life unless they on the run. Not American-born people. Understand what I'm saying?
They got
American-born people defected. Nobody's being Russell Simmons, man. You know what I'm saying? Russell Simmons left, you know what I'm saying? Because he got issues. Other than that, he would have never left. This is so black. But people come here for a better life. So,
yeah. Being poor here is better than being poor anywhere.
Man, you ask most people, they tell you their country better to be poor at, man. I had motherfuckers in Saudi Arabia tell me from fucking Pakistan tell me it's better than poor there.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. And I'm like, why you here? I needed money. You get here. But it's better to be poor there. What sense does that shit make? Make it make sense.
Once they get a taste of what it is to be here, they don't want to go back over there. You know what I'm saying?
Lord makes, like I said, all the Lord makes I'm not. The Lord makes. I ain't trying. Like I said, man, this is an open conversation. Please join, man. I'm trying to figure out like everybody else. We trying to figure out what's going on here. So you know what I'm saying? If you want to join, please. You know what I'm saying? Throw join in, man. You can pull up in all day. But what you were saying, Lord?
Yo, you breaking up.
No, I was asking what you were saying. Yeah. I'm gonna do it in a minute with no earpiece. Wow. My bad. Damn. I had to turn my Bluetooth on and shit, but no, I was saying what you was talking about, Lord, before I got interrupted, because I just wanted to let him know he could join in on the live because he was disagreeing with something I said, but I don't know what he was disagreeing with.
He said, "Give him 1 second."
All right, but finish saying what you were saying, Lord.
I forgot the point I was making you with the static and everything. But
It's better now, though, right?
yeah, a lot better.
Gotcha.
These are conversations that need to be had on a bigger platform. You know what I'm saying? With in order for it to get more notoriety, but it starts off in a platform like yours. You know what I'm saying?
M. Dot. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. So whatever you feel the same about, I didn't catch it. I blanked out for a second, but yeah, if you feel the same about everything I was saying, that's just how I feel. I'm not saying that I'm right, and I'm not saying that anybody's gonna be wrong. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Why is it only in America do we celebrate our own shit and nobody celebrates us? But we celebrate everybody else's shit, and we're not properly celebrating our historic months because we're only celebrating within ourselves and not with our cultural entity as a whole. I'm going to put it like that. Our cultural entity as a whole, which means whatever the fuck is your entity, culturally, y'all should celebrate all together, share information back and forth, but nobody does that, only in America. We're sharing about what? The day we got here? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. What are we celebrating? And how's a better way to make it happen to celebrate all the way around? Yeah, like M. Dot, yes, we are not accepted where we came from. I cannot go out with an African lady and she take me to her house. Most African women I've dated and been around, they can't take me to their house because they can't bring American black men home. You understand what I'm saying? They can bring a white man home, some Chinese dude home, even a Jamaican dude home. Do not come home with a dude like me. You know what I'm saying? Don't come home with the black, with the nigga. Don't come home with me. Yeah, we're the same kind of. We definitely the same kind of, but not actually the same because we're more accepted to a lot of other cultures. We kind of happy if you'd be kind of happy if your son coming with a Chinese girl or an African girl. You'd be like, good job. You know what I'm saying? We just not the same when it comes to our women. But it seems like that's just how it is.
But our generation is a little more accepting of it. You know what I'm saying? We've been educated, better educated towards, you know what I'm saying, the different cultures and stuff like that. If you look at our parents and our parents' parents, there was racism all over the place. You understand what I'm saying?
Because the separatism was there with ignorance. Like a lot of times people don't understand that the migration of the Hispanic culture in the 60s and 70s, you know what I'm saying, was different. You know what I'm saying? Than us coming over as slaves and shit. Not saying that there wasn't Hispanic people here, but the influx into Miami, New York, and shit like to the major cities on the East Coast to make the culture
the barrio culture and shit like that, yeah, man, like it was a separate situation. First it was a language barrier. For years, until the 90s, that language barrier started to break away. Now it's who we dealing with. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's a whole bunch of, you know what I'm saying, countries. But like I said, living aesthetically, you know what I'm saying? You can join this conversation whenever you feel like it, living aesthetically, you know what I'm saying? Because your conversation is definitely valid here.
She good
You know
people.
what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm just trying to figure out how we can make this shit work as a people, man. I'm talking about all people. I'm not just, it's just crazy. I'm just using the platform of Black History Month because that's a big topic. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it only celebrated here and not in Africa and any place else we have ethnic backgrounds? UK, we have a lot of blacks in UK, but it's crazy that they identify with being Jamaican and African or Jamaican before they, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got UKs that say they base their history on Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? They say they from Jamaica. But they've been forgetting that they came from Africa to get to Jamaica to get to fucking Great Britain. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But open-minded, yes. M. Dot. Open-minded. That's why I'm doing this, because you gotta be open-minded. You know what I'm saying? You have to be open-minded. You have to be. You have to be. Lord Bix, I got you. We're in the building.
And that you can't say everybody for themselves, because that's not what's going on in this platform right now.
Nah, not at all. Lord Mix.
What's good, Lord?
What's
Yo, I
good
was
with you, Lordy?
disagreeing with you with that. I was disagreeing with I don't know Lord's name, I'm saying, but
That's
food
the hip
truck.
hop
Something he said, I
food
don't
truck.
really remember. It was popping though, bro.
Chilling, bro.
But yeah, bro, I don't even really jack Black History Month like that. And let me tell you why. Like I'm pro-black like the motherfucker, bro. But why isn't it in America, right? A white history month, like a Caucasian history month?
Because they got every fucking day of the year here in America. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They just
Right?
giving us days and months.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
That's why I said
they ain't the only ones that built this history, bro.
No, they not.
Therefore, Black History Month is American history. That's why it's only done in America, right?
Exactly.
But we should just erase the month and it should be all year, every day.
That's the same
Because we
shit
all
Morgan
American.
Freeman. I saw some posts. Morgan
That's
Freeman
what
said
I'm
some
saying.
shit. He was
That's
saying the
what
same
I'm
This
thing.
Black History,
But
they
it's
didn't give us the shortest month.
By them doing that, they rattling the cage and making sure, you know what I mean, that we all stay divided. Oh,
And
Black
they
History
making
Month.
sure we stay in a 28-day mind frame. We only lit for 28 days. That's what we think. Every Black History Month. We lit for 28 days.
28 days.
That's crazy.
So,
Lord,
Lord,
that shit, Lord.
Lord, check it out. I gotta say something, Lord. Yo, what do you think? Because like I was saying, you know, you are aware that like 2 years ago they implemented Hispanic History Month in October.
Nah, y'all just, I ain't gonna front. I just learned that from you.
That shit is brand new. It's brand new.
And
like
that's
2 years.
Second shortest month.
And we
That's the second shortest month.
and we've been a part of this shit for a hot minute too.
I'm sorry to cut you off, bro, but Hispanics been in America. They ain't never had like a time where they was brought here. They was here already. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like they was already Mexico, California, Texas. That was already their shit. So how you gonna say they get a month? Nah, bro. Like y'all niggas get a month. Y'all not even from here. You know what I'm saying? Let's get these niggas a month. Let's get these niggas the corny.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying.
March.
It's like
fuck happens in March. Let's get a March.
Son, man, they celebrate all December
weekend and Super Bowl. Nobody worrying about that shit. And then we only learn all the bad shit. Like, we only learn, like, yo, if I ask my son what happened, like, what he learned in Black History Month, he 5 years old, bro. First thing he gonna tell me is Martin Luther King died for us. That's the first thing he gonna say. He ain't gonna tell me how many schools he
Oh, some
opened up before he
Jesus
passed.
shit, huh?
He ain't gonna talk about
Now
the
he
marches.
Jesus.
He ain't gonna talk about how much he was drippy for a nigga that back then, all them suits and shit he was popping out with. He was gonna tell us he died for us and shit. That scared you, bro.
You know what's crazy that he's only gonna tell you.
Want to die
He's
for
only
this
gonna
shit?
tell you. He's only gonna tell you that it's crazy that they teach him about Martin, but they don't never tell him about Malcolm.
They don't
Malcolm
never tell you
died for
about
us too.
Malcolm is out of here. We already know they ain't gonna tell you about a person
Actually,
that like
Malcolm
said, fuck
died
all
for the
that.
world, man.
I'm going
My man,
out.
what? You know,
That shit crazy.
Malcolm.
And they tell you about Rosa Parks. Shout outs to Rosa Parks, you know what I'm saying? She stood up for us. But like, what about, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, like, what's this? I think his name is George Clinton. His son invented like peanuts or something, like peanut butter or something. Mad other shit.
Yeah. It's George something, but it's not Clinton.
Yeah,
But it's
man.
George.
Like,
George
Marcus
Clinton's a
Garvey, like,
musician,
teach
right?
some more niggas about that. No disrespect to Martin Luther King. He a GOAT. But they only bring that when he died. And that's
basically,
when he trying to bring everybody together.
Basically, they focus on a point that makes sense to the world, the non-balanced side, to whereas, you know, they want you to focus on non-balance and forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to the rage of Malcolm and Huey P. Newton and all the other Black Panther leaders. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Like,
Yeah, we
you got.
should just give them a month, get them a Caucasian month, and just bring up all the fucked up shit George Washington was doing, Thomas Jefferson was doing. You know what I'm saying? Give them some history, American history.
Well, basically, you know, all of this shit is being changed slowly. I just got to say like this. There is hope and a future, but hopefully it's not a chaotic hope to the end of what was the story.
But they on slow motion for the change, though. They on slow motion for the change.
No, because you can't do this. Actually, you can't do this shit suddenly.
Fannie Lou
Yeah,
Hamer
bro, they
said
about to
it.
do it to
Fannie
themselves,
Lou
man, with
Hamer
this fucking
said,
AI.
I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And
Because
Washington Carver, yeah, that was his name. Yeah, that was his
yeah, Washington Carver, Washington Carver.
Yeah, I was just watching the George Clinton interview. That's probably why I said his name.
Yo, thank you, F. Dot. Yo, you know what the fuck we was talking about. We was somewhere, I don't know, we were talking about Chicken George and shit, but yeah, so basically it has to be done slow because this process involves nationalities of all walks of life that's American. So basically you're talking about, because basically you gotta understand, that's why the white people, they're fighting for their history too. Those Confederate niggas, they're fighting for their history too right now.
You got your Bluetooth on?
And people don't understand what Trump was trying to say. I kind of get it now.
Yeah, Trump was letting us know about a lot of secrets and shit, and we just threw him under the bus just because we know that he fucked with white supremacists. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, he fucked with everybody that was going to get him where he had to go.
Yeah, that's what he do.
You know what I'm saying? He a rich dude.
He a
the
real
white supremacist niggas. Yeah, he's a real American. Bro, he was giving the black man everything. I'm gonna tell you one thing he said when he said, yo, whatever you want, I gave to your leaders already. Talk to them. You know what I'm saying? It was our leaders who sold us out. He gave everybody the money. Like I said, I wasn't more rich in my life until that shit was better than dreading.
People be bugging me out too, bro. The shit that we be doing be really fucking my head up. Like, bro, shit don't make no sense, bro. It's like, damn, like, y'all don't mind being idiots. Like, shit be crazy.
No. Yo, I'm gonna tell you one thing. About Americans, and I learned this shit from my girlfriend. I had a couple of girlfriends that I had to show them who their friends was, and they was mad that I showed them that their friends wasn't shit. They rather have been blind that their friends was fucking shitty than to realize that they were. They was mad that I showed them. But that's America. America don't want to. They don't want to see the truth. They know it, but they don't want to see it,
bro. That's a fact. They just want to be blind. They just want to be
they
blind,
choose.
bro.
But it's the American way.
In the face, bro. So that's what it really be. Like,
it's the American way,
yo,
my
nigga.
nigga.
Fuck my head up, those like, yo, I was one of these, like, you know what I'm saying? I used to be around. I used to be bugged out too, bro. Right? I just don't understand, like, how niggas would, like, easily submit to somebody that you already know is, like, systematically against you. Like, police, right? You know what I'm saying? Niggas just submit, put their arms back, all that.
But would shoot all out all in the daytime at somebody like 5. They would shoot at 5 dudes shooting at them. All 5 dudes shooting at them back. They would be shooting at them, but as soon as the police come, niggas is throwing the gun, running, all types of shit. Like, what the fuck?
Like, you already did. That's why I have to leave shit alone, bro. That's why I have to leave shit alone.
Like nigga, they gonna run too if you turn that thing and start blowing at them. They ain't Superman. They know that shit.
Yo, they don't even really want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
They don't really want to do that. Like, that's why they wait. They wait for you to wild out and then pull up and fuck everybody up. They don't really want to do that. So why? I'm saying, yo, that was the project. You know what I'm saying? I'm from a different era, man. Like, you know, that was the project getaway. Like, we'll run in the building, throw some shots at the boys before you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but see, that was a different era because people gotta understand why the police didn't come into the projects back in the day. The resistance, the community that we had was different.
Yo,
we policed our own community.
What happened to the? There's no community now. Everybody's an op.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
You want to know what happened to the community?
My bros to throw a bottle when they see me getting harassed and shit. I can't even depend on them. I got niggas.
Nah, that ain't happening. That's it. Talking about yo, bro, just say, do what they say, bro. I got you right here, bro. That's what they said. I got you, bro. I got it online, bro.
I need you to push this motherfucker off me. That's what I need.
Yeah. Like, yo, he's killing me. Like, he's killing me though. They're like, bro, I got it online. I got you. Everybody's gonna see it. I don't need everybody to see it. I need you to put that phone down and kick this nigga in the face.
I actually don't want nobody to see it. I want you to get this nigga off so we can get low. Like, what happened?
Yo, rest in peace to George Floyd, man, because that must have been the most horrific motherfucking moments in his life that everybody got a phone on. They standing right there can help him. And he's dying and everybody just got a phone on him.
Yo, they could have threw some water. Somebody could have spit at the nigga. Something. Like, act like you flinch at him. Bro, you know how many times, yo, bro, back in the day, yo, we used to do shit like that. Push the cop, run. You know what I'm saying?
Throw rocks at him, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, only people who try to keep that cold these days.
Run fast. So every time he jumped the gate, he fell with the bulletproof vest. It was too heavy. So when the cops got him, niggas pushed the cop, ran so he could get away type shit. Who is never thinking about a phone?
So basically, I'm just saying, like, everybody understand, like, the only people I see doing that shit these days is the niggas on 2 wheels, whether by motor or pedal. Those are the only people who keep that code with making sure they brother get away from the police. Most of the time.
Shout outs to the bikers, man. They be
bike life,
on timing.
Bike life. They the only ones I see that be still on that type of time.
They won't even leave. They would circle the cops around, all that. Yeah.
Follow them back to the precinct, all that.
That's what's up. That's real biker life.
But,
that's how we supposed to move. That's how we just supposed to move as a community. Period.
Yeah, pretty much.
You see one of these, like, you don't even got to home or know them. You see something weird happening. I mean, I'm sweating crazy.
Pull right over.
Gym and shit.
It's all good. You know what I'm saying? This is a conversation. I mean, like, this is an open conversation for anybody who's in the room. You can join in the room and put your conversation, you know what I'm saying? Ask questions. We'll get to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do this for Black History Month because I'm trying to figure out why is it only celebrated on American soil, no place else. But, like I said, we share everything with everybody else.
Yeah, I think it's just because it's American history. You know what I mean? And you know, as you said earlier, like other nationalities, even black people in other countries don't fuck with black Americans, bro. People are
No,
raised,
they don't.
like, yo, bro, people are raised from kids to be like, yo, don't fuck with a black American.
Yeah, don't come in the house with a nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
Niggas.
Yeah.
Don't come in here with the niggas.
They could be from Nigeria, bro.
Yo.
That shit bugged.
Yo.
It happens both ways, because I remember as a kid making fun of Africans, calling them African booty scratchers and shit. We all fucked. We all black people. We gotta stop. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna front. I think black Americans need to start first, healing ourselves, making ourselves right, and then the whole world gonna want to fuck with niggas.
Well, you know, back in the days, well, from when I was growing up, Africans didn't have what they have right now. It was the broke Africans coming over here back in the day.
Nah, for real. I grew up.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now the Africans that's coming over now, them niggas got bread, they kings, queens, princes, all types of shit.
Because them broke ones that came last time, they was grinding.
And they sent it back.
Never left the grind. Sent that bread
They
back.
sent it back. But like
and
I said,
like 10 years just to be like an American or some shit like that.
No, but what I'm trying to say is that's the whole thing. Black Americans never had that opportunity to have that hustle. The only way we had that hustle was sending money back from New York to down south. That was sending money home at one time. Now everybody from New York and everybody from New York that moved down south, where the fuck niggas is sending money to?
Yeah, yo. We didn't have a structured plan. Everybody had a chance to make a plan.
No, but that's the whole thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So how the fuck do we get a chance to get the hustle? And people say that we're lazy, but they don't understand that there's got to be a conversation of what the fuck is really going on. But at the same time, all of these people have these advances, but they follow our culture. Everybody's acting like niggas, but nobody wants to be one.
It's for real. For real.
That was the illest statement I heard before. Everybody wants to be. Everybody acting like niggas, but nobody wants to be one.
Nobody wants, even niggas. Even niggas don't even want to be there.
Word.
That's real talk. Like Black History Month should be all year. It should be Black History Year. Maybe you should give us a year. Be like, yo, give us the whole 2025. Y'all can have 26 and then give us 27. Shit like that. If y'all want to violate. It's violation, bro.
Wait. I want to
all American history.
I want to chime in right quick because
Jackie Robinson, that's American history. That's not. I'm tired of like the first black guy, the first Hispanic. Nah, man, this is just a guy that made it.
Yo, God, check this out.
This is just a guy that made
it. Because you mentioned not bringing not bringing home a black guy, right? But when I was growing up, I had a black girlfriend, and when I went to the crib, to her crib, it was the same reaction. Yeah,
nah, I agree with you, bro.
Yeah,
and what the fuck is this Mexican motherfucker over here? Not knowing that I'm not even Mexican. You understand what I'm saying?
Dude, that's annoying. I know that's annoying.
I grew up on it because the era we grew up on, there was only two Spanish. You was either Puerto Rican or Dominican, and if you was from anywhere else, you was Mexican.
Mexican, yeah.
It don't even matter.
Yeah, New York niggas think like that. That's just New York,
how
bro.
it is.
Yeah,
right now,
you can be Venezuelan.
It is not like that.
Believe me, bro. It took my parents a hot minute to get used to my friends. You know what I'm saying? They ain't coming over because they not from that era. You understand what I'm saying? But once they saw my friends for who they were, like if they see my mom with grocery bags coming from the supermarket, my people's you know what I mean? They're good people. They see my mom, they help her out with the groceries and shit like that. They be like, oh, they are good kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I
it's
mean,
about
it
us
shouldn't take
teaching.
that for that, but you're
It's
right. It happens on all nationalities,
but it's
bro.
about us educating the older generation so they can be accepting, because our generation is a little more accepting to
Yeah.
the diversity.
Because of the OGs, you know what I'm saying? The OGs that paved the way. You know what I'm saying? That's
But
why like we should
but
have it.
not
Our
only that,
Black History Month
black
should be
and
all year. Should be
for
all year.
black Americans, Puerto Rican Americans, especially the ones from the Bronx and the Barrio and Brooklyn, East New York, like they pretty much like everybody's pretty much black now. You got Puerto Rican. There's more Puerto Ricans that don't speak Spanish than a little bit now.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy
saying?
now. That's crazy.
Word.
I remember when that
You
was
know what I'm saying?
like you could be
Minimum.
Puerto Rican and not speak Spanish, and no Puerto Rican motherfucker fuck with you.
Word.
Word. They can just
Now that shit is like,
you black. They just
yeah.
black now, bro. You don't know Spanish.
Everybody that grew up, my son Ammo from my hood, man, he used to be looking at people. He was the only Spanish dude in the hood, and they come and they speak Spanish. He be like, man, I don't know what you're talking about. They look at him, they just spin their head and just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Peace to my man Ammo, man, ACDC, man, QB, man. That's crazy. But his whole house speaks Spanish. That was crazy.
Yeah,
His mom's,
that's
pops,
crazy. How you,
everybody
yo,
speaks.
I
He
never
don't
tell like I
speak
knew Ken ain't
it.
groovy like that, bro. Like his whole family, his sisters, his little sisters, he understand them, but he can't speak it. You know what I'm saying? That shit weird as
But
fuck. I'm like, yo, bro, you don't speak
but the thing
Spanish.
I want to say though, between everything like the things with the Puerto Rican and Dominican thing, I always thought that made no fucking sense, man. That shit makes no fucking sense. Where it's
It
like
makes
it's
a little
almost
bit
like
of
the
sense
black.
because Dominicans
It's
is
almost like but bro, it's almost
Dominicans is
like
mostly
blacks and
like Haitian,
Africans.
bro.
But it's
Yeah,
like
a little
blacks
bit
and
Haitian.
Africans. Yeah, but that's even stupid. That's yo. I want niggas to know, and I want everybody to hear me with this shit. None of those shits is fucking countries. Jamaica's not a country. Haiti's not a country. Y'all just think it's a country. Y'all
It's a
all
Caribbean
Commonwealth.
island.
Y'all belong to a bigger country, paying taxes to a bigger country. So basically, you're not a fucking country. They just let you do what you got to do because they don't want to keep coming back and forth telling you what to do. So they just say,
You know
send
what it is?
the money.
Haiti has strong got history, bro. They got great, strong history. So it's
Yeah, but
hard
they
for
had the
people to
French
break
history.
off that. When you know,
They're owned
like,
by
you know
French.
what I'm saying? Just like
They're owned by French.
a nigga that's like
Dominicans owned
70
by
years
Spain.
old still banging. It's hard for a nigga to just jump out of something that he was glorified in. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel about the Haitians. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they got, they won some strong ass wars, bro. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
but the thing is, that was the first port of slaves. You know what I'm saying? That's where
Yeah.
most of the strongest slaves went. They sent most of the best slaves there. They
Yeah.
didn't send the best slaves to America. They sent them there to Haiti first,
But
and then to Jamaica,
you
then
got to
everywhere
get to
else.
Haiti before you get to America. That was the cheat code. Like, by the time they got to America, niggas was like bony, dying, and
Done.
all that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
They didn't send the good ones to America, son. They
Niggas
sent the
didn't
third
have a
class
chance to
niggas.
be strong yet.
The second class niggas went to Jamaica, and then the rest of us came here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, a
And it
lot of
shows
us got dropped from
in
Mexico.
complexion.
Fucking all them Caribbean islands, bro. All them like that's close to Brazil and shit. All them shits got.
But it's sad.
Yeah,
But it's sad though.
That's how like the Hispanic heritage kind of like I mean they mostly like Aztecans and shit, but yeah, that's kind of like how they history kind of like started a little bit from the slave trade because they was enslaved too. Like,
well, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna give everybody some black history right now, just in case y'all don't know. There are African Mexicans. There was an African Mexican community in Mexico. They just discovered this shit like 5 years ago because Mexico never supports them. because they say they are not. They don't want to be Mexican, so we don't support them at all. They don't get no Mexican backing for nothing. Mexico just lets them stay on their land with nothing.
You
But
want to hear?
they won't help them because they
But
won't help them unless they say they're Mexican.
if
They
you
don't
want
want
to
to hear
take
that
it,
they African Mexican.
if you want to take it that route, look at the Indians. The Indians, they
Black
don't
as shit.
they don't go by our laws. They got their own laws. You understand
Which
what I'm saying?
Indians? Hold up, not to cut. Which Indians you talking about?
Indians, the ones that got the reservoirs and shit like that.
Oh,
You
you
know
talking
what I mean?
about natives?
Native
Native Americans.
The Native Americans.
Native Americans. They don't go by our rules. They don't go by our laws. They got their own law. They got their own police. They got their own community. They don't go by
Yeah, I
our
live
laws.
right by on my reservation, right?
Listen, my
got their own
grandmother's off the
shit going on.
reservation, man. Blackfoot
Yo, bro,
Indian,
it's
man.
not that big. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, it's not.
it's
Man, the
fucked
shit
up,
is
bro.
small town.
This is
This is
originally
a
they
small
land.
town, man.
I mean, they got these small towns and shit where they doing their thing and shit, but like
No.
Yeah, but it
compared to the
wasn't
rest of America,
it wasn't
it's fucked
until
up.
not too long ago that they started opening up their own casinos because they was like, we got our own land with our own laws. We gonna open up our own shop.
That's why they taking back, because you know they own Rikers Island. That's why they taking back Rikers Island, because they want to put casinos on it now. They don't want to. They like, your leash is up, man. Your leash is up, man.
Oh,
Y'all
shit.
jumped us too long.
But yo,
Rikers Island is owned by Native
what they do,
Americans.
though, they keep
The same,
it in the community,
actually, the
bro.
same family that owned Taino Towers on 120 on 124th, on 120, 124th and 123rd in Manhattan.
Toro College building.
Yeah, those are the same niggas that own Rikers Island. They own that shit, bro. They own that whole block. That block in Manhattan is owned by Indians. That shit is not owned by United States. That block. That is a reservation, actually. That's why the police at first
Niggas need to go
wasn't
buy
able to go in there.
backwoods and cigarettes from them niggas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They had different prices for a long time. They had the cheaper prices on the cigarettes and everything in their store. If you notice, they were selling their own
They don't
shit
gotta
over
pay
there.
taxes, bro. They don't gotta pay taxes. This shit is lit.
No. PR, what's good, PR? QB in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is an open conversation. You know what I'm saying? You got any joins? You want to join the live? Pull up. You know what I'm saying? We talking about Black History Month. We talking about Hispanic History Month. We talking about just our heritage, period.
We talking about supporting our culture.
Straight like that.
Us. That's
But
where
yo,
it all
man,
started from
Americans
anyway.
though, we gotta get off that African shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I am black, dog.
We gotta
Bro,
work
I'm
on what's
black.
going on over here, bro. Niggas keep going back over there. Like, them niggas got wild billionaires, bro. Ain't none of them motherfuckers came over here and was like, yo, let's help our cousins out, man.
None of them.
Mind you, we was dragged from there. And then y'all gonna raise your kids to say, nah, don't fuck with them? That's crazy to me, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
Wow.
That's crazy to me. I ain't saying fuck them, but I'm just saying, like, gotta focus on ourselves, please.
What's good?
Peace, Lord.
Yo, natives got territories.
Word. Speak about it, brother.
They got territories, bro. They got their own little villages and shit. Still live the way they used to live.
I'm just saying, like,
Indians, bro, they move militant in these reservations.
What? They have no other choice, because if they don't, that shit is out of here. They know America's very built on taking shit, man. This country was built on robbery.
They know everybody's a visitor in these reservations.
Yeah.
That's fire, bro. When you know your whole town and you looking at, you notice a new person off rep. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in New York, you can't do that. You might make a mistake and think your mom's is somebody else, bro. You like, yo, oh, that's not even my mom's, bro. I'm bugging the fuck out.
But look, there's three not organizations, but there's three cultures that run the same way. The Native Americans is one, the Jews is another one, and then you got the Amish.
Right.
They got their own rules. They got their own laws. They don't run by our laws. You know what I'm saying? We the only ones that oblige or we follow the law of the land. And they
Yo, bro,
Hey,
the
what's Amish people?
we had that
What's
before.
Amish people?
We had like Black
Amish
Wall
people,
Street. We had that block in Philly, but they fucked us up. They bombed us and shit like that.
if you go
We
by
had-
like Pennsylvania, you're gonna see a lot of them. They don't like now. It's a lot of more like up to date. Where back in the day, they
What
only
about
made
the
a certain amount
Chinese?
of clothes.
The
They make
Chinese
their
got a
own
certain
clothes.
type of
Yeah, Asians definitely have their
heritage.
own shit. It's a Chinatown everywhere.
Correct.
See, no, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you about Chinese people. Chinese people
Ain't it
are
like
Chinese
Samoan or
people
something?
no matter where they go. You understand
Word.
what I'm saying? That's
Because
no
they
matter
stand
where
on
they
business.
go, they are Chinese. They are nothing else but Chinese. Only over here do we try to call them Chinese America, but they tell you I am Chinese. Only the new culture is starting to embrace the Chinese American culture.
Because
It's called
watch
ABC.
when the first Asian president comes, it's gonna be quiet for America,
They
bro. It's gonna be
call them
quiet. for niggas.
ABC.
Bro, they can't do
Asian-
that, bro. They can't do
Asian
that.
born.
They gonna they're doing their best. How you first you know what's gonna happen?
They can't do that.
It's either gonna be an Asian president or a gay president, man. And when that happens,
Well,
hopefully I'm
well-
on shit because that shit
Well,
is
I hate to
wicked.
break the bad news to the world, right? Because the black community needs to thank the LGBTQ and whatever else letter they got community for all the liberties that we got today of being free. Because without them having a multicultural fucking set, we'd be really fucked up right now. Because they was fighting for their boyfriends and shit like that, and girlfriends that was black, that was getting harassed and shit like that. And basically now it's a whole situation, whereas we have Black Lives Matter, which is also ran by, you know what I'm saying, the LGBTQ community. You know
That
what I'm
shit
saying?
is cat.
Well, like I said, it's not cat,
Bro,
but
you know
actually,
why they did
you
all that
gotta
so
take,
everybody
you
can
gotta
have
take
a
the
voice,
freedom
bro.
however we got it. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to let people know, because a lot of people don't understand how we have reached this far. We have reached this far because of gender situation. And I'm not prejudiced against gay people. I have gay family members, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing against them, and I kind of commend them for even bringing us this far, because black people in itself couldn't even get this shit accomplished. What they got accomplished, and the 30 years of them having their flag flying. You understand what I'm saying? In the 30 years of their flag flying, we have overcome so many civil justices as a black community from the strides that they have put forth. You know what I'm saying? And that's a multicultural community. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm not. I don't know if 100%. Like, yo, you know what it is? Like, they have their own struggle. You know what I'm saying? They got to struggle that from the beginning of time. Gay people ain't just start. So they have an understanding of each other. Like, yo, we actually need each other. For some reason,
Exactly.
black people feel like we don't need a nigga.
So
They be like, yo, I don't
no,
need you like this.
but see, you see how American they are in their group? They're very American in their group.
That's LB, that's super American. If you it's a lot of European, but yeah, but that's an American trait, man. Like ain't a lot of countries doing that. It's still not valid to be gay in other countries, man.
No, but here they stood on a lot of fucking social issues and platforms and got everybody free from a lot of fucking bullshit. To whereas now the discussions of changing demographics about Congress and shit like that is happening and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? We was able to have a black president because of that outcome. You understand what I'm saying?
Nah, black president is the reason why we got them like that.
No, pretty much. You don't understand what I'm talking about with the LGBT community. They've been in the social justice.
Yeah, they probably voted for Barack Hardbody the first time.
Exactly. He didn't win it without that vote. You understand what I'm saying? He went
Yeah,
hard
he had
body
to
for
make
that
it
vote.
illegal.
And
He
their
wouldn't have
vote
got them 8 years.
is strong as hell.
Cause
They
that
got a
first
lot of
term,
power
I mean,
behind
that
that
was
vote.
bro. The world was different a little bit that first term. Like,
Hello, Sports
it was just a little different.
Buddha was good.
We
It's too
did not take a
hard
video,
to
bro. I
trust.
don't know, bro. I feel like Barack ain't really go ham the way he was supposed to, bro.
Actually, he
He
indicted
just
America.
handled his business, bro.
No, he came
Nah,
here
but
and
this nigga
indicted
got
America, bro.
thinking about, like, nah, I mean,
he
his
showed
son, like, man.
examples.
Actually, bro, he got a whole America indicted. That's what he did. He gave everybody phones and everybody got indicted. He's
Yo, bro, they
fat.
don't even want to lock us up no
He
more, bro.
is
They just let
fat.
us wild
That's
out
why I'm so happy
and then
about
indict
Trump.
us.
Trump said, get rid of the phones. Get rid of the
Yo,
phones
Trump,
now.
he's trying to hold it down, y'all.
You say Trump?
He said, get rid of the phones.
Bro, he probably the reason they went at Russia like that.
Like, yo, Trump was
Yo,
telling us,
listen.
yo,
Like,
Bro,
yo,
I feel like when Trump left, Putin was like, all right, bet, I'm about to start war, nigga.
I'm so mad.
He's like, this
bro.
nigga gone. He thought, bro, you know how foreigners be
big
like,
wig.
they sit here and listen.
You know, Scott King was popping, Lordy. You know, building 123.
Yo,
you heard?
G's,
Yeah.
you a chef?
What's up?
You a chef, G's?
No.
I see somebody.
I do real estate and
with a
maintenance.
chef jacket.
Okay.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, bro, I do real
you-
estate and shit.
Son, you be chefing with son like the King of Wings?
Cool.
You fuck with the King of Wings?
Nah, I got my own business going on.
all right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
We based off in the Bronx, but I saw somebody.
You talking about blue cheese?
Yeah, I see them with a chef jacket on or something like that. Or they got somebody.
I show love to everybody, man.
Nah, that's
Real
what's
shit.
up, man.
Nah.
We based out of the Bronx.
Well,
The Bronx.
he got the hip hop food truck. You know what I'm saying? He's keeping the culture alive in the Bronx with the hip hop food truck. You know what I'm saying? The food is actually great. You know what I'm saying?
That's why we.
You got the. You know what I'm saying?
I'm slowly building my team. You know.
Yo, you should take a trip to Seattle, bro. It's just keep the scenery. Yo, the vendor game is
You gotta get somebody to leave real quick, Lord.
Like, yo, bro, like airports will call you up. Just, yo, bro. That's what I'm trying to get into this summer, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Hey, what's New York like
It's
out
been
there,
a little
bro?
weekend out here, bro. I'm telling you.
One of the things that I'm trying to do with my business is I'm trying to, like, I don't want workers. I want business partners, people that's gonna be in it. You know what I'm saying?
That's the hardest part, bro. That's the hardest part.
Correct. That's a fact. But I already got my one troop with me. He's been with me for a year and a half and 3 years of business. You know what I'm saying? For a year and a half, I did it on my own. Now I want other people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to work for me. I want them to work for themselves through the business that I got going.
Scotty, we got too many people in the room, Scotty.
Yo, Shaq about to step off. Let the big Lord talk, man.
All right.
Show, man. You already know, Lords, man. Yo, we gotta make
Lord,
hey, man.
you pulling up, man.
The biggest thing about your business, bro, make sure you pay people as good as you if you want them to stick around.
Facts.
That's it.
Word.
I've been in
that shit
this
is
game. I've been in this game too long to not.
And that's my mom playing in my shit, bro.
Hi.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
How you doing, miss? How you feeling?
I'm good. How are
you feeling about Black History Month?
I'm feeling good.
Don't say how you feeling about Black History Month.
Beneficial, you a chef, hit me on the side.
She's just like, I'm feeling
You
good.
Say
You ain't gonna get me to say
Am I a chef?
You ain't gonna get me to
I'm not a chef.
She don't say nothing, dog. Hey, y'all have a good one, man.
Saying, I'm feeling good. No doubt, Lord. Appreciate you. But yeah, so like I said, it's an open room. You trying to get in the chat? Let's get in the chat. Let's get it done. Let's make it happen. Everybody's welcome to be in the chat. You have just joined, please join the chat. Hot topic, man. I'm telling y'all now, man. I'm trying to get Scotty in here right now.
Get Shaq Boss load up in here.
Yeah, most definitely. Actually, you know, it's crazy because we got a show coming up at 5 o'clock, but we're going to get everybody in here. We still going to make this shit roll because this is a good topic, man. I don't care how we doing this. I'm going to keep running this live right here because we live right here with this topic, man. It's getting hot with it right now because people got to understand Black History Month, why we only celebrating it here. If everybody, you know, supposed to be black, we supposed to celebrate it as a whole, all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Why they not celebrating just shit in Ghana and shit like that? The Ivory Coast, Egypt, all the places that we came from. Because we're going into our history and thinking about them, and nobody's thinking about us. So, yeah, I'm trying to get everybody in this room. This room's so live right now that it's really hard to get people in here. Trying to get people in the room. Trying to get it going. Yeah, you're right. We definitely not thinking about us either because we always thinking about everybody else. Trying to make it happen, Scotty. This shit ain't even working, man. Word. It's like this live went so live. I'm trying to make this shit work. Like I said, we talking about Black History Month. We trying to make it happen for Black History Month. Anybody, if you want to join in and put your 1-2 on Black History Month and figure out why we only celebrating it here on the American soil and not all over the world. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Let's talk about it because this is a hot topic that needs to be talked about on a bigger platform. Inviting anybody who wants to get on the platform and talk. Hold on. Yo, this shit is crazy. My shit not working right now. I don't know what the hell happened. Hold on.